understand two things because I respect it as a parent. I understand why he would do it, but I wonder to understand why lie about it for so long.
I'd stop calling it a lie.
Okay, why repeatedly say you're not going to and you do? And secondarily, for the part of this country, half of it that doesn't support Biden, doesn't know him personally, doesn't get to have phone calls, and they're just looking at a system that seems like it only benefits the people who are in power.
I'm going to say,
what precedent does that set?
Well, here's what it sets. It's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes because we've elected someone who is in a similar situation, who didn't have a drug problem, who knew what he was doing, who clearly stood and said, I can do this. And he did it. So I think, for many, many reasons, this is very different than any other situation that we have ever dealt with. Because when we're talking about who gets a pardon and who doesn't get a pardon, this man, I think Biden had no intentions of pardoning Hunter. And I think the more stuff that went down, I think he said, well, why am I busting my behind to stay straight and do this when nobody else is, when no one else is doing it?
I think he thought he was going to win, and I just wish he would have been.
Yeah, so this is amazing. I just saw this for the first time, this clip, and I didn't even know that this had happened. So Whoopi Goldberg is blaming the Hunter Biden blanket pardon on Donald Trump. Yeah, she's not blaming it on Joe Biden. She's not blaming it on Jill Biden. See, I was talking about it earlier, and I even said, I was like, I'm willing to go and say that it was maybe Jill Biden played a role here. And then CNN came out like 2 hours after my show and said, oh, by the way, Jill Biden has been pressuring her husband, Joe, to pardon Hunter. I'm like, well, there you go, right? Because remember, it's not about them actually pardoning Hunter Biden and getting him off. It's about stopping any investigations or scrutiny into the Biden criminal family enterprise, okay? The Biden criminal family enterprise is what this is all about. That's why it goes back 10 years. That's why it goes all the way back. Burisma, Maidan, Metabiota, CCP, all of it. Everything that Hunter was involved in, guess what? Boom, that's all covered, including, yes, that's right, the coke at the White House. Even the coke at the White House. Hey, that's a pardon. Also, it's kind of interesting because the pardon was signed at 8, just go with me on this. The pardon was signed at 8 p.m. on Sunday night, but the pardon actually covered the entire day. So that meant there was a 4-hour window where he could break any federal law that he wanted to between 8 p.m. and midnight, and he couldn't be prosecuted for it. Complete immunity from every federal law. Just saying, probably a lot of prostitutes involved in that one. So Whoopi Goldberg, though, she comes out and says, no. It's not Biden's fault or Jill or Joe or any of these people. It's Donald Trump's fault. And honestly, I got to say, Whoopi, hats off. Hats off to you. Slow clap for Whoopi Goldberg. Let's do it a little slower. Slow clap for Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, that's just amazing. I mean, when you want to get to Whoopi Goldberg's level, and this just shows you how she got to her level, you've got to be able to perform those Olympic level mental gymnastics. And this really was a gold medal performance in terms of Olympic mental gymnastics. I mean, really, to take something which is totally predicated on the Bidens, on the things that they've done while they're in office, on the things that they've done when they were in office before, when he was the vice president, to now blame it all on Donald Trump, who, and I just want to make this point out. He was not in office at any of these times. He was not in office when Biden was vice president. He's not in office when Biden was president. He's not in office now. It's incredible. Whoopi Goldberg, just absolutely incredible. Gold star for you.